Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. And LearnScape has been fortunate enough to be able to introduce these innovations to the world. This software product does not just change virtual reality, it changes the entire education industry. Today, we are introducing the most revolutionary product in the history of education. Hi, my name is Praveen, and I'm the CEO of LearnScape. Education is a cornerstone of society. However, over the last 50 years, the way children are learning has been stagnant as the world continues to evolve. The problem with educating our future generation is a problem with today. Thus, we invite you to fund $2 million in exchange for a 15% stake in our company to revolutionize the future of education.
Hello, my name is Ruhan Hokley. I'm the COO of LearnScape. Many of you guys are wondering, what is LearnScape? LearnScape is a software that combines virtual reality and high school curriculum and combines it into an immersive classroom experience. Our mission is simple. We want to personalize learning for each and every student and make it accessible. What is personalized learning? I like to break it down into two categories, pace and style. Pace is how fast or slow somebody learns, while style is a little bit more different. The four main styles are audio, visual, reading, writing, and kinesthetic. With our groundbreaking technology, students now have the option to choose which they prefer and learn according to that style.
To give a high-level overview of what our product actually is, we are selling virtual reality software. The software is developed inside of an iPhone app or an Android app, and it is placed inside a very inexpensive cardboard hardware, as shown in the visual over there. And while my head of R&D will talk more about the software, I want to emphasize that one of the most critical parts of our company is that we work directly with textbook publishers to create virtual experiences, labs, and simulations directly from the textbook curriculum so school districts can adapt it easily.
So our CEO talked about what do we do generally, but what do we do specifically? Hi, I'm Ted, head of R&D, and I'm here to answer that question. Our development goal is to work with our partners who have combined a total of over 60% of the high school science textbook market and use that to create a curriculum which our software can then use to make a personalized learning experience for each and every high school student in their science classes. How it works is that teachers will download our app on their personal phone, they will log in with their student information, they'll take a quiz to find out what type of learner they are, and they'll load up a lab in order to work at their own pace. Physics teachers can learn visually, chemistry teachers can learn audibly, biology teachers can learn kinesthetically. Our timeline for this is that by year 1, we would have finished development of our software and our first partnership with McGraw-Hill. By year 2, we have grown our first partnership and started a second one with Pearson. And by year 3, we have grown our previous 2 partnerships and started a third one with HMH.
My name is Alessandra, and for our company, we have a hierarchical structure to ensure clear leadership and effective decision making. As for our employees, we'll be having 3 teams of software engineers, each consisting of 1 lead for their expertise and 4 international from places like India to keep our expenses low. When there's an increase in revenue, we have to increase our employees seen with our customer service and our sales associates. To find these employees, we'll be looking at recruitment websites. For our benefits, we provide stuff like healthcare insurance, flexible hours, as well as a tech stipend for the employees' needs as they are remote. As for our company culture's values, we focus on dedication, inclusion, and innovation. And to do this, we will provide resources for R&D, collaborative retreats, and employee stock program.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Renee, a CMO here with LearnScape. While the people using our products are teachers and high school students, we are marketing to actual school districts, specifically those focusing on STEM, since they're the ones who have the budget and get to make the final decision to add our product into their classrooms today. But how exactly does this software benefit the district? Well, the main pain points that we are focusing on is that today students are often found struggling with the current schooling system. This is mainly due to the fact that it fails to acknowledge that all people learn differently. With students learning curriculum in a way fit best for them, schools score higher in testing and in return get better reputation and may receive better funding. The market in VR STEM education that we are working with is $80 billion and expected to have significant growth in the upcoming years. There are some companies in VR education today, such as Victory XR, Class VR, and Kai XR. Now, you may be wondering, how is our product any different from these ones?
I'm glad you asked that. Hello, I'm Alondra and I am the other CMO here at LearnScape. So what makes us different is that here at LearnScape, we take into consideration the students' different learning styles, and we provide them with a survey that adapts to their needs, meaning that every student gets a unique experience. Something else that sets us apart is that students can easily access this app through their cell phones, meaning they will not be needing a computer, PC, iPad, etc. As for the weaknesses of our competition, we don't have direct competition, but there are other VR companies that focus on education. And their weaknesses are that they focus too much on immersiveness, they lack on the curriculum, and they also lack on personalizing to students' needs, and they tend to be too expensive. The way we plan on reaching our target audience is through various social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. We plan on uploading a variety of things such as student demos, point of views, us at conferences, and much more. And for the conferences, we plan on attending educational conferences that have a concentration in STEM, such as the California Science Educational Conference and the National STEM Conference.
Hi, my name is Nicholas. I'm the CSO here, and I want to just go a quick overview over our customer service plan. We're going to use AI chatbots to answer any common questions, while we have any unanswered questions will be filtered out and will be referred to our customer service team. There's also the big three textbook publishers that are seen up here. We have H&H, Pearson, and McGraw. We already have a sign-up agreement with McGraw, who owns 21% of the market for textbooks, and we plan to sell to 3% of their customer base. While at year 3, we are going to expand to 5% and actually sell to 2% of Pearson's customer base. I also want to talk about our direct route strategy, where we're going to be distributing by partnering with the textbook publishers, as already told, and using their relationships and connections to sell directly to school districts. And then we also have this publishing timeline. I know I rushed and I saw over there, but it's also up here. Basically, you have the sales development where it's really fast, and after that we start releasing McGraw, we start releasing Pearson and H&H.
Now let's talk about the numbers behind it all. Hi everyone, my name is Aishal Karani and I'm LearnScape's CFO. In order to break it down, we're going to look at the income statement and start from the top and work our way to the bottom. At the top, you can see our revenue. Our revenue in the first year is $0 because we'll be focusing on research and development. In year 2, we will be expanded to the McGraw schools, and therefore we would have a revenue of $2.5 million. Then in our final year, in the third year, we will have expanded to 2% of Pearson and expanded our McGraw-Hill market, and therefore we would have made $6.3 million in revenue. This revenue, subtracted from the cost of sales, which would be the cost to make the headsets at 40 cents a piece, considering we will be buying in bulk, will result in our gross profit. However, the gross profit is not what we pocket. Instead, we also have expenses that we have to cover. Our expenses are mainly in salaries for salespeople, customer service, founders for us in the years 2 and 3, and software engineers, which is the bulk because we are ultimately an app. And we also have budget for trials so that we can provide substantial data to prove that our product actually makes a difference for students. Other expenses include corporate insurance, outsourced accounting, legal, and more. Through this plan, we will be profitable by year 3 with $2.3 million, only expected to grow exponentially. In terms of how the school districts would pay, there would be an annual subscription, $15,000 per school in a district. Assuming an average district size of 6 schools, that would be $90,000. However, this will be based on scale depending on the size of the district. Our funding strategy will be focused on strategic partners, as we mentioned before, but also venture investors, which is you all.
And for our exit strategy, we'll be selling to a software company, an educational software company such as Schoology or Canvas, so that we can maintain our current partners while also expanding our business.
With your investment, we are confident that we can change the learning landscape with our new technology, LearnScape. Thank you so much.